Welcome to Desert Living, where we connect you with everything that makes the Coachella Valley a wonderful place to live. Desert Living starts now. Here's Brian Gallo.
Well, General Air Conditioning and Plumbing is saying it's time for a tune-up. And Sergio Alvarez, a senior technician at the General, is here to tell us why he's the guy to request for system tune-ups. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, thank you.
Yes. So why are you the guy to ask for tune-ups?
Well, I would say one of the things is my experience. I've been a technician for the last 9 years.
Oh, wow.
And I've been a technician with General Air for the last 3 years.
Okay.
So I would say that one of the reasons why to call me is I look at the whole house as a whole home approach, not just as a one certain thing. So if someone calls in, I'm not just looking at the problem that what happened to it. I looked at the whole reason why did that problem fail.
The big picture.
Big picture, correct.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha. And so you've been with the General for 3 years, but you've been a tech for 9.
For 9, correct, yes.
All right. So what sets the General apart from other companies here in the Valley?
I would say their intense training. When I started with them, is they knew my experience, but they just didn't let me go right away on my own. So we do ongoing training, where we do training 5 days a week at the warehouse. So it's always constant training, because there's a lot of new systems and products available now. So it's just gets us updated and give all the best benefits to the clients.
And they want you to do it their way.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes.
I like that.
Yes.
That's the best way to get something done. Let me show you how I would like you to do it.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So what, as far as a guest or a client goes, what's included in a heating tune-up? What can they expect?
All right. On a heating tune-up, what they get automatically is their standard 1-inch filtration, but they have a different filtration. We upgrade them to whatever they need. The other thing too is every single maintenance is a little bit different. So sometimes on a maintenance it could take up from 45 minutes up to 2 hours, depending on what it is. Yeah. So on stuff like that, I constantly talk to the client, let them know what's going on, and I always invite them to come out with me, and I can show them around and how things operate. So that way they're easier or more familiar with their system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about static pressure?
All right. Static pressure is it's a really big important thing that not everyone looks at. It's measuring airflow through the system.
Okay.
So think about it. If you have too little, the system works harder and longer, so it just puts more stress on the systems. That's why a lot of these systems don't last as much time as they should be lasting, because their system is undersized, or the ductwork is undersized as well. So
static pressure is obviously something you look at when doing these heating inspections.
Every single time, both heating and air conditioning inspections, correct.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
And so since you've been with the General for quite some time, 3 years is a good amount of time. What do you like best working, what's your favorite thing about working with the General?
It's everything. I would say more of it. It's more of a family-oriented company. Even although we're so big, we have over 80 employees. We don't feel like where you don't see every single employee. We still talk to everyone else, so you get to know everyone on one-on-one as well. So constant training. It's just comfortable working there.
Yeah.
You know that they appreciate what you do there every single time. So.
Well, you guys have obviously probably the most reputable name in the Valley.
Correct.
What is it like working for Frank?
Man, Frank's the best. You see him in the morning, he comes up to you, gives you a hug, and just he brightens up your day when you see him. Yeah. You know he's there for you, and he always encourages you to do best, to do good. So
I ask because he's that kind of guy. You know, I like to hear everybody's answers. They're all very similar, different in their own way, but very similar. You know, that he's amazing.
Yes.
Well, contact General Air Conditioning and Plumbing and mention Desert Living and request Sergio. You'll receive a heating tune-up for only $79. That's not bad. So once again, mention Desert Living and request Sergio, and you'll get a heating tune-up for $79. You can find the General Air Conditioning and Plumbing in Thousand Palms. Give them a call or find them online at callthegeneral.com. And a big thanks to Sergio for being here today. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you after the break, everyone.